Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing something that I have not done yet. This is going to be tactical assault, basically ASMR. ASMR for the boys, the guys, the bros. So without further ado, crank your headphones or computer volume, and don't blow out your eardrums, I guess. Alright, this is something I have never done before. So, without further ado, this is the M4 Ugari, I think. We have a... nice, I want to say 18-inch barrel, a decent mag mill, selective fire option between full auto and semi-auto. We've got a possibly collapsible stock, some iron sights, the typical M4 platform thing to chamber around, and some decent trigger action. So, without further ado, alright, so here's what the main thing with this is. We can see it's a beautiful crop form, lightweight, pretty, very lightweight, good for CQB and CQC. Decent iron sights off the bat, but I would recommend adding a scope. As you can see, we've got a laser and a flashlight. The laser can go between red laser for low light level environments, and green for bright environments such as daytime or rooms with lights on and so on. Here we have a decent mag round. As you can see, we have some 5.56 rounds, and just listen to this. Here we have the one, the only, the iconic M16 A1, A2, I think, or something. We've got the iconic triangular iron sight thing. As you can see, it's got an indent on the top. We've got the classic iron sight system here, sort of like a FAMAS. Selective fire rate for this also between a 3-round burst, I believe, maybe a 4-round burst, and semi-automatic. So we're just gonna listen to the sounds. A reliable rifle system used extensively from the Vietnam War all the way up to the Gulf War. A nice, barrel grip, as you can see. A decent sized extended barrel, a nice mag well with a decent pistol grip, and a solid sort of expanding stock here with a thin, very thin, but still recoil pad, nonetheless. As you can see, still holding down the trigger. Nothing. Speaking about the trigger, decent trigger action, and yeah, the M4. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the close range for this one because we got the M4 entry, also known the Benelli M4, 12 gauge with a decent large barrel, pistol grip, semi-automatic, no pump action needed. Of course, being a shotgun, it has high recoil. Five things plus that one. Decent fire rate for a shotgun of any proportions. A very ergonomic Italian precise build. Personal Italian here. Beautiful thing, nice iron sights. And now listen to the sounds. The Benelli M4, also M4A1 or O2, I forgot to get this name, it's a really long name. An Italian built for the Marines and precision headshots. For decapitation, not actually, but it is the Marines' favorite head splitter, let's be honest. Benelli M4, ergonomic, lightweight, robust, powerful. Each shot speaks slurs. A 5-round tube and a 1 round for the chamber. A total of 6 12-gauge rounds total. Buckshot is what I'm using right here. Double-aught buck. You can see from multiple shots there's a decent spread. Aim in center mass will most likely get you a decent spread over to the lower, to somewhat of center mass and to the lower portions, and aim to the head will miss most of the pellets. But as you can see here, only 3 technically. 1 pellet grazed the body, 2 pellets hit. Even though 1 pellet is enough, right, especially with placement right in the forehead, is enough to personally subdue or neutralize, or if you don't want to be fancy, straight up fucking kill anything in its path. And that, ladies and gentlemen, where am I kidding? I know when you guys watch this channel, is the Benelli M4. Here at the close range, we have a very iconic and reliable weapon system. The MP5 and its subfamily, chambered in 9mm. This is a more modernized version with a selective fire and a tactical barrel, allowing for attachments such as the laser that we have and the flashlight, and grips on the bottom and sights on the top. The iron sights, though, are pretty standard. A foldable, collapsible stock makes for any good range selective fire, because, of course. So, the iconic sound. This weapon system is trusted by law enforcement all around the world for reliability, precision, and lightweight. And its lightweight powers. Perfect for close quarters engagements. Accurate, even when moving forward, backwards, sideways. Still hits relatively good center mass on the target. Just aim to a little area. Perfectly lightweight, a actual pistol-sized pistol grip. Collapsible stock for more close range combats, and a longer stock for semi close range and semi long range. By special forces, SWAT teams, and police departments worldwide. No matter what nation, borders cannot stop the spread of this iconic and amazing firearm. So we are back at the close range with the FN57. A lightweight, decent-sized pistol, perfect for close-range combat. CQB and CQC and CQB. These ergonomic, lightweight with a laser flashlight combo. Specialized colored iron sights makes aiming easier. This specialized FN57 caliber, only produced by them, that was designed for a submachine gun and pistol that NATO wanted to be able to pierce low-level armor while still being in a compact, beautiful package. And they got it. That is the FN57. Close range once again, because long range is kind of annoying. We have the original FNAL. No attachments, no suppressor, no grip, no scope you can put on this old baby. Just the plain, good old iron sights with a wooden stock pistol grip and barrel coverage. A iconic sound magro with a 20-round 7x62 NATO cartridge box magazine. So without further ado, a longer size makes it less reliable for extremely close combat and battle, but for medium range things, this has what very other rifles have: distance of the 7x62 NATO cartridge. And a difference is the magwell attachment doesn't close when you have an unloaded magazine. one of the original battle rifles of the world. Surely famous for its use in Rhodesia. Now Zimbabwe doesn't have food. And, synonymous in Black Ops 2 with the MPLA. There we go. I'm sure most of your first times had seen this gun. It was from that one mission of Black Ops 2. Come on, brother, we must fight the MPLA. You know, the one that hijacked Amazing Morgan Ball, which is fucking hilarious. Oh, my bad. Reliable, heavy stopping power, robust. That is all things the FAL is. And a 7x62 NATO cartridge in all. And last, but certainly not least, for this filming part at least, it's not going to be the end, it's just sort of the end of this filming time. I gotta go. We have a nice box mag for the FN. Once again, FN coming in clutch. You know, 5.7, the FN FAL, P90, all sorts of beautiful things they came out of there. With a grip, a special pistol grip, a stock with an inch-thick recoil pad, and trust me, with this thing, you're gonna need it. Firing once again, 7x16 though, I'm 90% sure. A flip-up bolt, no, never mind. One sort of LMG standard mag with the possibility to grab it by for one, it is mounted on the bipod to grab it by here and here, or here and here for extra control. So without further ado, here we go. You can see the effect on accuracy that has, and my screen, but the recoil is enough to send you backwards if you're not prepared. Is preferably mounted by a stable stock and shot like this. Very accurate when mounted. High power, robust, heavy grade weapon. Technically categorized by most as an LMG, it is actually in the MMG. Yeah, that's why people don't say it. It sounds kind of weird. Medium machine gun category, which includes most belt fed, like PKM, the, I guess, some other one. The light machine guns really in this game, or the Mini-Me, the FN. So, but, some other ones, the AUG, H-bar, but this one stands out from all the rest, except for the PKM, because it is technically a medium machine gun. And there we go. Now, actually, let's go to close range for this. And we're at close range for this. You gotta be kidding. heavyweight machine gun. Perfect for large battles, not necessarily for special operations. And a beautiful piece of weapons craftsmanship, because humans are the best inventors when they're trying to kill each other. Next, for this next part at least, I am kinda not really, maybe sick, kinda going down with something, I don't know. So if my voice sounds a little fucked, that might be why. So we're just gonna be covering a bit more for part 2 of this, which is going to be filmed after the first part, obviously. And that's pretty much it. There will be a part 3 that I'm going to be filming more, and then the next video will be about, guess what, another goddamn Epstein raid. Because, of course, it's going to be. But, I have had something I've been meaning to do on there for a bit. So, that's what the next video will be. The video after that will probably be a PvP thing. I'm not going to be doing any, at least filming any multiplayer things today, at least, because I feel like shit. And I'm honestly not going to deal with a bunch of babies right now. And doing any RPs. I've tried to film so many RPs. You have no idea. Like, at least 50 that have not made the cut since the TAVR RP war. Something. And it's just pissing me off. But in the upcoming, I would say next 4 days, there will be a video uploaded about an RP that is actually, you know, somewhat tolerable. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So look out for that, and then we're gonna do a Trident Lightning sort of Epstein raid RP, because, on PvP, because of fucking course we're gonna. And, you know, Wolfie's obviously gonna be Epstein, because, you know, he has to be. But that's all for now. And with that said and out of the way, we're gonna move on to the second part. Now this will be the last one. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna show you guys how this works. And trigger finger in 3, 2, 1. Alright, that is the pretty iconic 300 Blackout short MCX Rattler. Alright, I just had to test
Heads up, eyes open. Let's go.
Three, two, one. Yeah, just look at that thing, man. Tracers flying through the thing. Tracer bullets flying through the air, lighting up the night, and the muzzle flash just going fucking bananas. Okay. Going down range in 3, 2, 1. Going stupid in 3, 2, 1. No way I actually hit that target twice. That's crazy. Alright, yeah, that's about it for the PKM. Wait. Bum 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 bum. Come on. One sec, I broke it. Oh, it's out of ammo. One sec. Yeah, this seems fucking. Oh, I was on a helmet cam the whole time. Alright, well, thanks. Yeah, just imagine seeing this. Traces just lighting. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Alright, that's about it. Alright. With that being done, over 40 minutes, about like a few seconds, of my dumbass doing different gun shit. Because I'm a red-blooded American, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna do something I haven't done since, like, I think, what is the first real VR fishing videos, I think? I'm gonna be a bit of a beggar. I'm not gonna beg for, likes or subscribers, but if you did enjoy this absolute shitfest, then I do think you belonged in this shit show that I call my YouTube channel. Share the video with some of your other friends if you have any friends, knowing people who will be watching this. You probably don't. But if you do, you can share the video with them. You don't have to. I'm not, like, asking you to, but if you did enjoy it, there's a lot more stuff like this. And I'd really appreciate it if you guys did share the video. I'm not gonna beg for anything else, like, not likes or subscribers, and honestly, I'm not in the mood to do that. But there's gonna be a lot more interesting stuff in the future of the next 3 months. Especially with summer and sort of stuff on its way. It's gonna give me a lot more free time to do a lot of stuff not in the virtual world. Which, I'm gonna give you guys a little teaser. There could possibly be a new channel coming up. Maybe, maybe not, with different content that you've never seen before on any of this. There could possibly be 2. There could be none. I don't know. But, with that being said, there's big things for the channel coming in the future, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. So with that being said, have a nice one.